Now let's look at an example of what happens when the minute paper is circulated. The first person receiving this particular minute paper is Director Thomas. When Director Thomas receives the minute paper, Director Thomas will strike through his name, initial, and date to indicate when he received the minute paper. Then Director Thomas wants to send this minute paper on to the Deputy Permanent Secretary. And so, Director Thomas will write the letter B because automatically he was the first person to receive it, so it is accepted that he was A. So B would be the Deputy Permanent Secretary Camp. He would write a note to Deputy Permanent Secretary Camp, sign, and date. When Deputy Permanent Secretary Camp receives it, she will strike through her name, initial, and date. Then she would forward it to the next person, who would be C, and this is Under Secretary James. And she will write a note to Under Secretary James, initial and date. When Under Secretary James receives it, again, he will strike through initial and date to indicate when he received it. And it goes on now to the Permanent Secretary, who will be D, and the note will be written to the Permanent Secretary, signed and dated. And likewise, the Permanent Secretary, when receiving, will strike through initial and date. Why is all of this important? This is important because it tells the story of the document. It indicates when each officer received it, when they sent it forward. If any particular officer held up on the document, that will be noted. If any particular officer thinks that this matter should not be approved, that will also be noted. And so all of these notes, all of these comments on the minute paper will tell the story.